Hi guys, welcome to Oliboard's YT session. Now, this is again for your very important IBPS PO interview. What are the mistakes that you must avoid when you go for your interview? So, extremely important. Let's start the discussion. Before I begin, do subscribe to the channel also for more such videos and updates. The first very important thing is dress code. Now, this is very basic, guys. You have to wear a formal dress. Okay, the first thing what the interview panel members also will notice when you enter the interview room here is your how you are dressed up, right? So dress code is very important. I have done a full video also for both men and women on dress code. Also in the interview group I will be sharing some of the pictures which you can take for reference when you are planning what you will wear for the interview. But dress code means a formal look, and most importantly, which people forget, is a neat look. Okay, so you are going for a public sector government job interview, bank interview. What they will look into is your personality, your dress code, how comfortable you are and how you carry yourself. So dress code matters because it has to be a neat look. So basically nobody's telling you to change your style or the way you dress, suddenly you change that. No, what you normally wear, but it has to be neat, it has to be formal, it has to be warm colors, white, light blue, light pink, right? So check my video, complete video on YouTube about dress code. Don't go wrong with this part because this is the first thing they'll notice, right? So one mistake is not dressing properly. The first mistake which you must avoid at any cost is not dressing properly. Second one, panel member. How to greet the interview panel member. Okay. So very important. When you enter, now some people were saying that based on designation, if there's a chairman sitting, but no. How will you know the who is a chairman? Based on designation, we never decide who will we wish first and second. It has to be common, right? So remain like give a very polite greeting, and you should understand that if there is a female, that is like basic etiquette manner. Okay, how will you say good morning, ma'am and sir? Only once. Now you don't have to say good morning if there are five members, five times, six times. No. What you have to do is through eye contact or through acknowledgement. Like for example, good morning, ma'am, sir. Just you are looking at everybody. Basically, you're acknowledging. You're greeting them all. That is a polite way of greeting. Okay. Don't make it very complicated. Okay. You now it is your banking interview. You will obviously not shake hands. Okay, but maintain the eye contact. Okay, and that is how you will greet according to the time. Good afternoon, good morning, right? And please understand guys that when it is about the interview based on designation, no, when it is like multiple people, whether the panel members are six or four or five, okay, wishing each and everyone is not a good idea. Okay, so interviews, then they have obviously they have a fixed time slot also, okay, where they are giving you your time. Okay, and you have to show your suitability and your qualities for the job. So you are doing a lot of harm to your selection if you are like good morning, good morning, good morning, taking a lot of time also. Okay, so guys, just one general greeting. So greeting has to be proper. You can practice this as well. Okay, so now if they ask you that why didn't you wish us individually, okay, then you may again, but that never happens. Okay, normal greeting. Okay, third is when you fake. They can seriously judge you. They are experienced people, so your personality, you have to be very genuine there. Do not give dishonest replies. Be very genuine. See, there's a difference. You can be clever, you can give clever answers, but being what you are, not faking it. Okay, don't try to be a very different personality than you are because they can catch it, right? So don't try to fake. Be humble, be genuine. Okay, try to be, now you can also practice this, try to be humble, like do not be, you can say, do not panic there, and be like genuine in the sense you don't try to show what you're not. Okay, so faking in an interview is never a good idea. Okay, in any case they will catch you. And also one more thing is there that mm, because their experience, through your answers only they will come to know, right? So their answers, because you will get cross questions and then they will come to know. So yeah, try to avoid that. Okay, clear. Next is body language, extremely important. Too much of hand movement, okay, leg movement because you're very nervous, it will show and it is distraction. So do keep a check on this. Okay, here when you are practicing in front of the mirror, you will know if there is too much of you can say this distraction, too much of hand gestures or hand movements. If that, consciously try to control that. So some people, when while explaining, it's a lot of hand movements that comes naturally, but it should be minimized because that is a distraction, right? So body language, how the way you will sit, the way you will keep your hands, like for example this posture is wrong. I'll do a video on that also, so go through it and practice this you can practice for in the remaining days. It's not something very difficult to do. Okay, so body language must be definitely right, otherwise it is giving a negative impression and it becomes unpleasant also. Okay, so this you have to take note of. Being too friendly with the panel members, even if they try to, you have to avoid this. Okay, they'll offer you a cup of tea or coffee and you quickly accept, or they're trying to lighten the environment and try to be friendly, just suddenly you become friendly. Don't do that. Remember, at the back of your mind, it is ultimately a very very formal interview. They are your panel members, interviewers. So be formal. In any case, be formal. Even if they try to be friendly with you, no, you have to remember this. It has happened with certain students when the interview panel members tried to be a little calm and little friendly. They went overboard, people, students, and they were over friendly, and that had a negative impact. So be careful about this as well, right? So these are the mistakes to avoid, and I hope you will remember. These are small things, but sometimes you forget it. So practice it in the remaining days. You don't forget it in the main interview day. Now, interview courses, guys, already live on the platform. Classes have started, so please join quickly using code Harshita for discount. You will get one-on-one mock interviews. You will get personality development classes by me. Okay, GA, GK, everything will be covered for your interview. So do join using code Harshita for maximum discount. See you in the class. Thank you.